There was once a little boy named Arman who lived in a very small town. His father had died when he was just a baby. His mother worked day and night to earn just enough to buy food. Arman went to school in old clothes and torn shoes. The other children laughed at him. They said he smelled bad. They called him a beggar. Arman did not say anything. He just looked down at his broken shoes and stayed quiet. One hot morning, while walking to school, Arman saw a boy sitting on the ground. The boy had no legs. He was watching children run and play. Arman stopped. The boy looked at his shoes and smiled. "Your shoes are nice." Arman looked at his torn shoes, then at the boy's legs that were not there. His heart felt tight. Something inside him changed that day. That night, Arman could not sleep. The boy's words echoed in his mind. For the first time, Arman felt thankful. He had legs. He could walk. Maybe he was not as poor as he always believed. The next day, when his classmates laughed at him, Arman smiled and said, "At least I can run. Some children cannot." The laughter stopped. The boys looked at each other, unsure what to say. From that day on, Arman never felt ashamed again. He started helping his mother more. He studied harder. He worked after school. He sold newspapers. He cleaned shoes at the railway station. He saved every small coin. He never begged. He gave his best every single day. One evening, while shining shoes, a man in a suit asked, "Why are you doing this instead of playing like other boys?" Arman looked up and said, "Because I want to build a life where no one laughs at others to feel strong." The man said nothing, but gave him a big tip and walked away. Years passed. Arman kept learning, working, and dreaming. Every time life pushed him down, he remembered the boy with no legs. That memory gave him power. One summer, the sun was burning like fire. The roads were empty. But Arman was standing outside a small store he had just opened. It was not just a flower shop now. It was the first outlet of his lifestyle brand, Bloom Empire, offering flowers, books, candles, gifts, and handmade products from poor families. He had used every rupee he saved and borrowed some money too. People laughed. They said no one starts a business in this kind of heat. But Arman stood there every day with sweat on his forehead and hope in his eyes. People started coming, first for the flowers, then for the warmth in his voice. Soon, people began talking about this young man who once polished shoes but now sold inspiration. In a few years, Bloom Empire had stores in every big city. Then came online sales, then international orders. Arman traveled to other countries, gave speeches, built schools, and helped street children start businesses of their own. Today, Arman is the CEO of a global company. His brand supports over 5,000 poor families across the world. He wears suits now, flies in planes, and speaks on big stages. But in his glass office, there is one special thing: his old, torn shoes. When someone asks why he keeps them, Arman smiles and says, "These shoes remind me that success is not about where you start. It is about what you choose to believe. Do not wait for perfect tools. Build with what you have. You may be poor, but you are not empty. You may be small, but you are not weak. Even in the hottest sun, a flower can rise. So can you." Success does not always come from money. Sometimes it comes from a moment that touches your heart and wakes up your soul. The world will only see your empire, but only you will know it all started with broken shoes.